Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be unboxing the iRevolution PlayerOne 8K media player. Thanks to iRevolution for sending out this unit to me for review. The unit comes double boxed, ensuring it's safe during shipping. Let's open this and see what we have inside the box. Inside the box we find a user guide. This is also accessible for download by going to the iRevolution website. Inside the box, we find a high-quality backlit IR remote control, an 8K HDMI cable that is about 1 meter long, an IR extender, Wi-Fi antenna. There's two of those. There's an RF antenna, and then you have 4 power cables for the EU, the US, UK, and Australia. Now let's take a look at the front. The front of the unit features the brand logo prominently displayed, a power button on the top left along with the USB input port. Behind the discrete door lies access to a hard drive bay that allows you to install your preferred internal storage solution. At the back you have 2 USB 3.0 inputs. You have the IR extender. There's another USB. There's the optical. There's the audio analog. There is the HDMI out. Ethernet, the power port, power switch is the power extender, and then where you plug in the power cable. So this is a comparison shot of the back of both players. At the top, you have the iRevolution 4K player. At the bottom, you have the PlayerOne 8K. And you can see there's a couple of differences, right? Let's talk about the prominent differences. So the optical cables connection that is available on the 4K player has been removed on the 8K player. We can see that one HDMI out and the HDMI in that is also available on the 4K player has been removed. You do get additional USB 3.0 ports. You get 2 of that. With the setup complete, it is time to power on the unit and proceed with the initial setup. With regards to the pricing, the PlayerOne 8K is currently priced at $899. So we're going to go through the standard setup menu and select English. Here's our language. And there is the automatic and the manual setup option. And we will go with the automatic. And there's a firmware version available. Let's go ahead and install this latest firmware. So there we have it. The firmware upgrade is complete, and we have the interface menu. This is very similar to the interface for the 4K player. So I'm not sure if there's any need for me to go into much details in terms of what you find, but if you have not, please check out the previous video I have for the 4K player, and that will give you a breakdown of the interface. But we have setup, we have the video application, the Explorer, there's the recent, your favorites, and let's go into the setup menu. In the setup menu, you have your general setup, you have video settings, audio, network, application, information, system, miscellaneous, playback, and the appearance. And if we just go into the general menu, you get just your basic information. You want to reboot the device and all of that. And then we can check in the video menu. This is where you get to select your video modes. If you want to do the EDID and all the frame rates, HDR, Dolby Vision settings, you can find all of that in this particular menu. Let's see additional settings. Yep, you get to, for those of us who are granular and understand this, if you don't really understand this, I would just say leave the default settings for now. And the audio menu, this is where you select your digital audio output mode. If you want to do PCM or if you want to do bitstream, I would set mine to bitstream. You want to output the sample rate, the native sample rate? Yes. And let's see what's in the additional settings. I would leave all of that default, except you know what you're doing. Your network, obviously I have mine hardwired to Ethernet, so there's not much to check out there. I would always recommend Ethernet connection for devices like this. Now, if this is your first Revolution media player, the video interface will require you to create a new account. If you currently do not have an existing account, you have the option to create the account in the menu that is offered to you. I do already have an account as a result of having the 4K Revolution media player in for review. So I am just going to log into the R video player using that account. Now, if you would like if you would like to know how to complete the registration on the player, please check out the video that I have done for the Revolution 4K media player. The link will be in the description, and that shows you a more detailed walkthrough. Now, there is a token that is attached to the bottom of your player. You are going to need this token number or alphanumeric number. The R video interface has a really cool setup or design that helps you explore all your movies and TV shows. The R video can scan your video files on your PlayerOne or the NAS drive that is in your home network. It will grab all the cover ads, the background details like the actors, the directors, the release date, the ratings, and then you can just sit in your favorite home theater, sit with your family and friends, pick a movie or whatever you want to watch and relax and enjoy it. And just like in the Revolution 4K player, the updated interface showcases a fresh design. While it still feels very similar to the Z2, I think that there are still the same significant enhancements that come from the 4K player, such as a quicker loading speed, which I think is very noticeable when you're browsing through your movie listings. Additionally, the navigation shortcuts accessible via the remote control helps to improve the user experience, making it a lot easier to explore different contents and categories as you wish. And just like in the 4K player, it is important to note that the media center or the R video interface is free and is included with the PlayerOne 8K. But if you own a Zappiti and you would like to use the R video interface, you will need to subscribe for $50 a year or $5.99 monthly. The 8K PlayerOne is currently priced at $899, while the PlayerOne 4K version is now priced at $749. Let's talk about the video quality. The 8K PlayerOne supports the majority of digital audio and video formats, including Dolby Vision and HDR10+. It supports recent video file formats, including MKVs, BDs, UHD ISO files, AV1, and HVEC video codec. It utilizes an S928X chipset and is HDMI 2.1 compliant. Additionally, it supports high-resolution audio files such as DSD, FLAC, ALAC, Auro 3D, Dolby Atmos, and DTS:X for the best possible home theater experience. It not only plays movies and TV shows exceptionally well, but it also acts as a media player. This means that it can easily stream contents to other Revolution devices on your network using a special video share streaming protocol. If you have more than one of these devices in your home environment or home theater network, you can use them as a media server and stream on both devices. The Revolution Real Cinema technology maintains the original frame rate of the file that you are playing, whether it's in 23 or 24 FPS. It maintains that until the final display in order to enjoy the same fluidity as you would experience in the cinemas and to help preserve the original integrity of the work being displayed. On the other hand, thanks to the auto frame rate, the player automatically switches to the correct output frequency depending on the frame rate of the file. The HDMI 2.1 port features up to 48 gigabits per second, as well as other improvements such as full 8K 60p HDR video support, dynamic HDR metadata support, Smart Tube 8K HDR. It supports high audio bitrate and also supports FFRS. Now, talking about the hard drive, the 8K player is equipped with a 3.5 internal hot swap drive bay capable of supporting up to 32 terabytes of data internally on a single partition. This is an equivalent of about 800 Blu-rays or 400 4K Ultra Blu-ray discs on a single hard drive. It is possible to exchange hard drives, so you really have no capacity limit. With the PlayerOne 8K, you no longer need to worry about storage problems. If you have multiple drives, just swap them as needed. A really good feature is that the Video app can manage the collection for all of your drives. So when you click on a movie poster that is placed on a hard drive not present in the player, our video tells you which hard drive to insert in the media player. I like that. There's also an option for USB extension, so you can use any of the USB ports at the back for external storage. So let's talk about streaming. The device has a Google Play Store that gives you the ability to install other third-party streaming applications, allows you to watch premium online video services in HD and UHD, but a bit of warning there. I think Netflix and Disney Plus are not compatible, and Amazon Prime Video is compatible up to 1080p. I think YouTube is probably the only one that supports the 8K resolution, so keep that in mind. In addition to the quality internal power supply, the PlayerOne 8K offers a DC-12 connector, allowing the use of external audiophile power supply in place of internal power supply in order to satisfy the most high-end home theater users. There is support for 3D video, so you can enjoy all your 3D video files in a side-by-side or top-bottom manual switching mode. So if you are enjoying the video so far, please hit that subscribe button and join our growing community as we continue on our way to 1,000 subscribers. With regards to integration, the Revolution PlayerOne 8K allows for high-end integration using IP and IR control codes. This will help provide support for those of you who would have, home control systems like Control 4, Creston, Savant, Logitech Harmony remotes, and other custom integrations. So now let's talk about some of the things that I like and do not like about this particular player. I like the fact that it does support advanced video standards like, Dolby Vision HDR10 plus 8K, 60 if you have a display that is capable of supporting all of that. And it does really, really great, processing any files that I have actually thrown at it. The upscaling on this device is just second to none. It's really, really impressive, and it's probably one of the best out there on the market at this point. I've liked and enjoyed the user interface. The Video app offers a seamless way to organize and manage video collections, boasting a responsive interface that enhances your overall user experience. It's really great. I have compared this to my Z9X Pro, even though I wouldn't place them in the same category in terms of quality, but the interface is really snappy. It works really great. I like the storage solution. While it includes an internal hard drive bay that supports up to 32 terabytes, the PlayerOne 8K storage can be virtually expanded via external drive or NAS systems, accommodating extensive media libraries. The audio and the video quality. The PlayerOne 8K supports a diverse array of video formats and frame rates, including 3D content. Its impressive upscaling abilities were notably effective on my 137-inch projector screen, and this really provided a stunning visual experience for me. Now let's talk about what I don't like and what I think might be a challenge. At $899, the PlayerOne 8K is positioned as a high-end media player, which may be a significant investment for those currently satisfied with less advanced hardware setup. So if you already have another media player, if you have the 4K version, or if you have a Z-Do or some other devices out there, there will probably be no need for you to upgrade to this device, except if you want that upscaling, which I think is probably better than the other ones that I've tried, or if you want HDMI 2.1 feature. Now, despite efforts to distance itself from a previously closed brand, which we would not name in this video. I still think that the Revolution player still faces a challenge in winning over a lot of individuals in the home theater space, just as a result of previous experiences that may or may not be directly tied to this player. The absence of a dedicated app control might limit usability and integration with smart home systems. I would hope that, they will come out with a mobile application, something, that we can use to control this device without having to reach for the remote every time. I think there will be a lot of flexibility that will come with just being able to pick up your mobile phone and be able to control the application. There is a chance that, third-party apps from Zappiti and Dune might be able to control the device, but I am yet to test these. In wrapping our review of the Revolution PlayerOne 8K, it is clear that this media player sets a high bar in both functionality and design, making it a substantial investment for home theater enthusiasts. With its robust performance, the PlayerOne 8K is crafted for those who do not compromise on quality. As we have explored today, the PlayerOne 8K excels in delivering stunning visual clarity with support for enhanced video formats like Dolby Vision and HDR10+, ensuring that every frame is rendered in breathtaking detail. The inclusion of multiple connectivity options and a user-friendly interface through the iVideo app streamlines the management of extensive media collection, making it accessible for even the novice in the digital streaming and media realm. Furthermore, the PlayerOne's flexible storage solution, ranging from a large internal capacity to expanded external options, alongside its ability to function as a media server, enhances its appeal to a broader audience. Whether you are pulling content from a NAS or streaming directly from multiple devices in your home network, this player handles it with ease. However, potential buyers should consider the premium price point, which, while reflective of its high-end specification and capabilities, may be a deterrent for those who are looking for a basic upgrade or for those who are new to advanced media setup. In conclusion, if you are in the market for a powerhouse media player that promises to elevate your home theater experience with every use, the PlayerOne 8K is certainly worth considering. It not only meets the expectations set by its predecessors, but also introduces new enhancements that make it a formidable presence in the high-end media player market. Whether you're watching the latest blockbuster hits or revisiting classic movies, the PlayerOne 8K is designed to transform your viewing experiences into something truly cinematic. For more details on where you can buy this, check out the Revolution official website, and there will be a link in the description. I would like to know if you already have the PlayerOne 8K. Please leave a comment below letting me know what your experience has been with the device. I have had a relatively bug-free testing period, but you never know, these things work differently for different users. If you are interested in a media player and you are considering the Revolution 8K PlayerOne, please leave a comment and let us know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.